And then the celebrity game. I don't know if you saw that at all, but
I'm glad that a professional football player was able to out-athlete people in a celebrity game.
there's a lot of NFL players, though. There's like 4 of them.
But like, yeah, Micah Parsons is like an athlete among athletes.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that he was able to like have a quad double or whatever crazy stat line he put up. I'm glad.
Yeah. And then,
I hope so.
He missed a dunk
Also,
but
I also miss the days when I feel like the All-Star game was a lot more just like, let's throw Justin Timberlake. Or Justin Bieber out there. He's like 17. He's pretty good at basketball. Now it feels like it's like a guys that want to get their bread. Like,
and
look how good I am at basketball.
Former NBA players. Meta World Peace played in this one. Granted, he did not try at all, but like there was some plays where it's just like so easy. Like he was like, I'll score this possession, and I know I will. You know,
which is wild to think that like Meta World Peace is like, there's another example of an NBA compared to the rest of everyone gap is like older Meta World Peace just was like, I'm just gonna do this. Stop me. You can't.
Exactly. And then there was this, I don't even think he was from America, but he was a gold medalist Olympic high jumper. Obviously somebody that can jump quite high. He was dunking it quite a bit. He did pretty well. Jennifer Hudson, she was definitely the biggest name, I would say, just like star power. My favorite part of her time of the night was like before the game, they were doing like the interview, like in warm-ups. And after she got done with her interview, like she said something like, oh yeah, I'm gonna dominate her, you know, something like that. And immediately turns around and then just airballs her shot from like 5 feet away from the hoop. Just a funny moment. But I thought the celebrity game was pretty fun to watch. I loved how like the way they do the broadcast is very kind of like laid back and relaxed, and they just gave a mic to Lil Wayne, and so it's Lil Wayne and 50 Cent just like talking trash to each other. Like that's just fun to watch. And then Lil Wayne and Asia Wilson also being the 2 assistant coaches on Stephen A's team, and just seeing the sheer difference.
No, because Lil Wayne is quite little. That's not just a fun name.
He's like 5'3".
He's a very little. Also, that was my favorite. Is one of there's some big streamer on the internet that's also like Lil Wayne size.
Kai Cenat.
Or
Kai Cenat.
He,
or something like that. Yeah.
Him running around also made me smile.
Yeah.
It looked like a toddler playing basketball.
Yeah.
And apparently he released like a mixtape on Twitter before the game of him playing basketball against actual toddlers. He like had a bunch of children come out and play basketball against him in a random Y gym.
Yeah.
And it was like, it was portrayed to be like a real mixtape, but that's self-awareness that if you can't laugh at, that's just gold. That's perfect.
But yeah, I was entertained by that one. But yeah, Lil Wayne standing next to Asia Wilson was like, wow. And I think Asia Wilson's like 6'4", maybe, something like that. Which, by the way, while we were talking about it earlier, I did look up what the average height in the WNBA is, and it's slightly over 6'2". So 6 foot is like the equivalent of like 6'4", 6'5" in the NBA, probably.
Roughly.
So we're pretty close with our estimation.
Yeah.